Hey guys, Billy Martinez here at the Fender booth with Matt Safranek, our product specialist in acoustics. We're going to walk you through the new American Acoustasonic Telecaster and give you an in-depth walkthrough of what all this guitar is capable of doing. What you'll see first and foremost is the construction of the body. It is a tele shape that has been completely hollowed out. We've inset a spruce top. We've brought in a new sound hole. So this is what's more looked at as a sound port versus just a typical acoustic sound hole. So this is actually helping us project the acoustic sound versus the big box acoustic that allows the sound to just freely move out. You'll notice one thing, Matt's got his arm rested perfectly on it. A comfort feature that we put in there is the forearm contour. Just makes it more comfortable to play and feels, you know, more like you're electric in what you're going for. You also notice that it is a tele neck mahogany, so that the mahogany and the mahogany sit together to create that acoustic sound. So first and foremost, what this guitar needed to do was actually be an acoustic guitar on its own before we even started to build in the electronics. So what we wanted to do was have the chassis be able to actually create sound, which is why this guitar is so unique, because we're using the analog version of this guitar and letting the pickups pick up what the guitar is doing, and then we're actually altering the signal on the outbound. So what Matt's going to do is we're going to start playing. We have 3 pickups on this guitar. We have the undersaddle piezo. We have a magnetic electric pickup, which is a modified version of our noiseless 4 that we use on our electric guitars. And then in between those on the underside of the top is a body sensing pickup that picks up the top movement. That pickup will engage in a certain position, and I'll kind of talk you through when that comes in. But that allows for percussive playing, harmonics, and bolstering the sound of the position that it's in. So we're going to start on position 5 in A. You have a volume knob. This is a mod knob or a modification knob, and then a 5-way switch. Each of the switch positions has 2 unique voices, an A side and a B side. Each one of those then will actually change or adjust or manipulate the sound depending on what position it is. So the first position is actually going to be a rosewood back and side, spruce top, dreadnought guitar. So we're going to show you that sound. What we're going to do is we're going to actually rotate to the B side. That's going to then be the same tone woods, but it's actually going to be an auditorium shape. So what you'll hear is the bass kind of take a back seat and the mids come through in more prominently when we get to the auditorium side. So we'll start with the rosewood dreadnought first. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll into the auditorium. Go ahead, Stroke. So that's position 5. A and B sides. Position 4 now is what we're referring to as an alternate acoustic. So think of a parlor small body with maple back and sides, super bright, super tight, finger picking style. What we're going to do then is at the opposite side, the B side of that switch position, we're actually going to go more into the mahogany back and side spruce top dreadnought. So much more warm. Obviously dreadnought's going to be a little bit more boomy, but you can move from the bright side of the guitar into a more warm, rounded side. So we're going to start with the maple parlor. Now what I'm going to do is, as he's playing, I'm going to roll in the dreadnought. Back to the bright maple parlor. Back to the mahogany warm. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move to the 3rd position. So those first position 5 and 4 that I talked about, they're more of a shape shifting, allows the player to fine tune their sound. Position 3 is going to start out as a Brazilian rosewood acoustic dreadnought. What we're going to move into is this is where we'll engage the body pickup. So Matt can tap on the top right now and get normal acoustic sounds that are very faint. As soon as I engage the body pickup, you start to hear, so the percussive and harmonics can actually take a front seat and start to show through when he's playing the guitar. So we'll start out with a Brazilian rosewood and we'll bring in the body sensing pickup. Now the body pickup is engaged. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move to position 2. This is where you get the first peak of the electric pickup. We're going to start on the A side is going to be a mahogany spruce dreadnought that's mic'd up to get the acoustic sounds there. So different than directly plugged in mahogany that we talked about earlier. This is actually mic'd up, so you get a different sound. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the electric pickup, but we're not going to shift to the electric guitar. We're going to bring the pickup and run them parallel together so that, similar to studio tracking, you can actually just bring both things in at the same time. Now I'm going to roll in the electric pickup. And now, since we had the electric pickup, we chose to give a channel that's strictly electric. So position 1, rolled to the A side is a clean Fender tone. Rolled to the B side is a fat, clean Fender electric tone. And you'll hear it right when we shift in. It gets a little more gritty, not like gained, or think of it more of a boosted clean sound. Don't forget, we still have an acoustic guitar. Back to electric. And that is the American Acoustasonic Telecaster. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hey, thanks for watching. To be notified of more videos from our trip to NAMM this year, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell. Leave a comment or question below and check out our video playlist of all the latest and greatest products at NAMM.